Don't you just love that little intro? That is just what makes me happy every time I click the button to play that thing a couple times a week. Gosh, we're so pleased with that. Anyway, hi, you guys. Welcome. It's to Woo Woo Wednesday. It is Wednesday, December 9th, 2020. You know what? Oh, we're coming down the home stretch to the end of the year. I guess we can say happy holidays now. Yeah, I used to say just Merry Christmas, but now you say Happy Holidays because there are different celebrations. I am going to bring my co-host on, Maggie-of-England. Boy, are we excited about this one, you guys, because we have this guest. Okay, I'm introducing, oh gosh, I think she's off camera. Oh, no, she isn't. Okay. Bring on, I see her in the green room. I'm going to bring on my dear friend and co-host, Maggie-of-England. Hi, Maggie.
Hi, Robin. I'm a pawn.
With a hat.
Yeah.
That is.
Oh, God. I tried my hardest not to put the camera on straight away. I'm cleaning up now.
You know what? It did not even occur to me that you weren't on camera when we spoke in the green room. I didn't even go there. Okay, what is that thing wrapped around your face? Is that a shirt or is that an actual?
It's an actual. I nicked it off my husband.
Oh, it's a real C19. God, you look like you should be married to somebody named Khalid.
It's my husband's motorbike cover, what he puts under his helmet.
Boy, with that hat and that face covering on, you really looked like no, I follow this YouTube channel that it's a couple in the UAE, in the United Arab, and they all say how to live in over there, and they're a cute couple, and she wears stuff like that. She's gorgeous, and he's really handsome, and lots of personality. So this couple over there. So anyway, you remind me of that. You could just go on their show and nobody could tell you weren't from.
Times I've had this thing on and off and on and off. I don't know how Darren stands it.
I can hardly stand them. I wear them. But I can hardly stand them. Okay, so really quick before we bring our special guest on, I see that we're building the tension here. We're raising the anticipation.
The vibrations. People think I've joined Antifa.
Oh, I'm not looking at the chat because I'm looking at our guest there in the.
Oh,
okay.
Sorry.
No, okay, live chat. Gosh, I wish extreme patience on our guests waiting in the wings back there. Okay, Genocide. Hi, Genocide. Sorry, gotta go to the dentist. But well, hey, best wishes.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, SixDrops.
It, lover. SixDrops.
Michelle Embry, Druid Lover.
Michelle.
Keats is there.
Have to watch that when you're at 8 driving.
Yeah, ninja. Yes, that's right. You did look like a ninja with just the eyes showing. You're okay. So anyway, just really quickly. I cut my hair day before yesterday. During the lockdown.
Yeah.
I always used to cut my own hair. Always cut my kids' hair, my husband's hair. Yeah, everybody's. But then I discovered somebody who could do it as good as me. So I did it a couple of times, the precision out. So I haven't done that for like a year because, COVID, and then now I can't afford it because I'm retired. But so I cut my hair and it got below my shoulders. I mean, I haven't had below my shoulders hair in years. So I took my hair, brushed it straight back, straight back, straight back, straight back, put it in a ponytail, really tight. And then I pulled the elastic band straight down, pulled it straight down to where I had like between my neckline and the rubber band, I had about an inch. So holding it against my neck, I took my scissors and I, and cut off my ponytail. I probably cut off 5-6 inches.
Yeah, I can believe it.
And it worked.
Yeah.
I got a bob.
Yeah.
My hair is in a bob. You just elevate some of the layers and cut off the spiky, sharp points. I have a bob just from cutting off the damn pony. I could have done this a couple of months ago and stuff. And you know what? When you're an old lady and your hair is really thin and fine, it tangles really easily. I was losing an ass load of hair every time I pull this, enough to make a pillow out of my brush. And I got to do so. I cut off my ponytail. I have a bob. I feel like a new woman. So there's my big waste your time story. Okay, so I am going to bring our special guest on. We are so pleased to have the creator of the Impossible Game. And okay, God, I'm peeing myself. Okay, so welcome, Eric.
Hey, Eric.
Hello.
Lovely to meet you.
Oh, lovely meeting you too. You guys can hear me all right, right?
Oh,
yeah,
you
sound
you just fine. See
all
you
right.
just fine. I'm gonna change the thing. Look, we got a holiday background.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at that. Yeah, I'm still learning the ropes here. So, Mr. Millar.
Yes.
Am I saying that right? It's Millar,
Yeah, it's Millar.
not Miller. So it's
Millar, like
It's Millar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
UK people say it.
Yeah. So I've been, I think the very first computer games I did 25 years ago, probably. God, of course, my kids, we start out with the Atari game. Okay. And then computers, I played something. My daughter introduced me to Monkey Island. That goes way back. And then there's Return to Monkey Island. It's like this, you have this little guy and he's going on these little adventures and he gathers. Anyway, it was a hoot. And then there was something called Leapfrog on a computer game. God, I adored that. But then came the internet.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you could download stuff. Oh, even before the internet, I used to love first-person games. First-person games. Can hardly do that anymore with any value in my eyes. But yeah, there was one called Shadowland. That's way old. And then Ace, somebody detective. So those were like first person. You looked out of their eyes when you'd go around and go through the adventure. It was a hoot. And then came the real gaming on the internet. So, and that just makes my head explode. God bless the kids who can do all that shooting explosions, things jumping out with the things that are going to eat you, and hordes of people you have to. It wore me out just describing that. So when I hear, okay, these days, I think maybe I'm shell shocked because of, oh my God, what are these kids? I can't do this.
Yeah.
So I grieve for the old games that I used to love because I'm an old woman. But when I hear the word game these days, I go,
Yeah.
So the fuck what? If it ain't Pearl's Peril on Facebook, but here's the hand. So I know Keats did Pragmagic. I know, I get his notification. He's our good friend. And I saw his notification. Okay, this guy's going to come on and talk about the Impossible Game. I gave it a pass because I was not open-minded about this thing. So then Michelle Embry, I think, said, "Look at this," and so so then we said, "Okay, this is okay. I can really get on board with this." So, boy, let's do this. And so, I guess game is the only thing you can call it.
Yeah.
And the real game is, ha ha ha. It's a game like you haven't seen before. It's, but it's almost a misnomer. It's like a story. It's like you
You'll
write
get
it.
your word in edgeways in a minute, Eric.
It's all good.
Well, this is the slathering up part, Maggie. Remember, we butter up the guest.
Yeah, I'm basking in it right now. I'm just
yeah. So we'll grease him up and then we'll turn him loose. But anyway, dang, we had the best time. We had the best time ever, and it's just it's thought provoking, and it's it makes you use your imagination, and you do it joyfully. And then it's the talking to other people, and then the reactions, and okay, so the slathering is over. Eric, what kind of a little kid were you?
Oh, pretty playful. Pretty playful. I mean, I grew up in the middle of the woods, so I kind of had to use my imagination for everything.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder you've got a fantastic imagination.
Yeah, I grew up about 20 miles away from the closest town.
Oh, heaven.
Did you grow stuff?
Oh yeah, we had a garden.
Yeah.
And we were in the middle of the woods, so like I was just surrounded by green everywhere.
Oh dear, and animals, forest animals, birds.
Oh, of course. Yeah, and it's in Minnesota, so like I got to see basically everything, like black bears, raccoons, porcupines, all the woodland creatures.
How fun is that? And being solitary as a kid, even if you have siblings, it's still kind of a solitary thing being in the woods, and it does free up these imaginations and wool weaving and writing things in your head and putting them to paper. Were you always doing art?
Oh yeah. Like my mom was an early childhood educator. So like the moment I could hold crayons and markers, my mom put them in my hand. And like I can remember like being 5 and dictating stories to my mom, and she would type it up on her typewriter, and then I would draw illustrations for them.
Oh, how darling is that?
Yeah, been doing it for a long time.
Whoa. Oh, okay. So, have you always written as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pen to paper on the keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah.
You made up scenarios and stories starting when you were really young.
Oh yeah. And in my 20s, I was a short story writer more than I was anything else. Actually,
no kidding.
Yeah. I used to write horror stories.
Published?
A few, yeah. A few.
Under your name that you go by now?
Yeah. It's they're basically all out of print and really hard to find now. But I mean, at this point, that was about 15 years ago.
Wow. Boy, people should do a search. Hey, you know what? Like your favorite candy that lost popularity and they stopped making it, people just started paying attention. So then they brought back, BB bats and those candies. So you guys look him up and see if you can find any little treasures online that might be left over from those early days. I think that is so cool. So I had said, Eric, on one of the last 2 shows, that your artwork, just in the Impossible Game, I've not really looked at your other works, but those drawings, so I think you should make them available for people to collect them.
Oh, like Prince?
Yes.
I might think about that.
Well, they're
Yeah.
stunning.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
They're really tiny, so I don't know how
Are
well
they?
I could like upscale them. So like each of
I
the
think,
drawings was like a quarter sheet of paper. So I don't know how well I could upscale those and make them look like
excuse me.
good prints.
Well, there are digital things. You know, there are programs where you can like alter the pixels and
Mhm.
the resolution and stuff. A lot of those programs are free, as a matter of fact.
Mhm.
Yeah, so something to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Because they're all so individually descriptive in their own way.
Yeah.
So many places you can go with just one illustration. And we've proved that. We've done it in
Oh yeah.
Friends.
Yeah, I was watching the episodes and I was amazed at how much you guys were getting out of them.
Yeah, oh, wow.
I
I absolutely love it.
Yeah,
I really do.
and
And I'm
maybe
going to be in touch. Signed copies, please.
Well, the weird thing with that is I don't actually ever handle the books. It's just
yeah.
done through Amazon. But I'll have to think about that one. Like open up a little store, offer signed stuff.
I would.
Yeah,
Especially in this climate.
yeah. Well, before all of this happened, I used to do shows every 3 months, and like people could just buy books right from me. And
Wow, yeah.
I haven't been able to do a show in almost a year now. So
Yeah.
is it because of your household situation?
no, it's because of COVID. It's because of
COVID.
COVID.
Oh, because of COVID. I thought because
Yeah.
of the little one in the family and the.
Oh no! It was like my wife would just watch him for the night, and I would go out and have a table at a show for a few hours, and then come home.
Well, how fun!
And I don't know. I don't know if that show. I don't know if it's ever coming back. Like it got shut down because of COVID, and the venue's gone. So.
Oh well, whoever organized that should just make it a virtual venue.
Yeah.
That's what's being done. Gosh,
Yeah.
so many people are even like Broadway actors. They're doing like Zoom readings, and you know, dang, desperate times call for measures that you normally wouldn't do. Okay, so there's my speech to the guy who organized that. Yeah. So I did watch a good deal of your show with Keats, and you guys were talking about this. Man, people are just going to keep on being blown away by this.
Yeah, they
Eric,
are.
I got to tell you, but you put together, is this true? I may be misquoting, but you put The Impossible Game together in 2 weeks.
Yep. It took
At
2
90
weeks
minutes.
Yeah. Well, my son naps. Is basically the only time I ever get to work, and it took me 2 weeks of just like constant drawing, and the writing only took me about like 1 day.
Holy crap. 90 minutes at a time.
Yeah, everything I've done for the last 3.5 years has been done at 90 minutes at a time. So
Whoa. Boy,
Wow.
just that's boy, talk about somebody.
Even just that's mind blowing in itself.
And you guys, I put the link to Eric's Amazon link. How many books have you right now? How many books are you've done a lot of books.
I think my last count was around 24 books. I think only 15 are available right now. I put a lot of them out of print because they weren't very good.
But you did it.
Yeah.
Only 15 books. Talk about a fire being in somebody's belly. This human. How may I ask how old you are?
I turned 40 in July.
Wow.
You look way younger.
Yes, a lot.
Yeah, it's having a child late in life made me age less.
it, it keeps you young. It really does.
True.
Yeah, it reminds you of how to have fun.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh God. Okay. So the impossible game.
Mhm.
Where did that? What was the germination? What was the initial? What was the concept? How did that happen?
Oh, I wish I could tell you.
Really?
Yeah.
It just kind of happened, honestly. That's how
So-
most of my ideas hit me. Is it's just like one day I get an idea, and like with Impossible Game, it was just I imagined a Mobius strip board for a game. I tried to figure out how I could do that as a book. Like it was just I saw the Mobius strip and went, I got to figure out how to make this into a book.
That's where it
You did.
started.
Yeah.
And you did in 2 weeks, 90 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what I love about it as well? You have to have human interaction for it.
Yeah, see, I never even intended that, but I wish I had. 'Cause-
Yeah. You've got to have human interaction for it.
That's
You can
how
do
I
it
see it.
itself, but it wouldn't be the same.
It won't be the
It'd
same
be
because
impossible.
it would be impossible. Boy, we're going to have this catch phrase or a hashtag impossible. Yeah, because if you do it on your own, I would think that never occurred to me. But if you do it on your own, I think it's kind of like walking with one leg.
Yeah.
You know, having more people with different interpretations, looking at it with their eyes, and then because of that, it makes you think of something else, maybe a little
Yeah.
another layer.
Yeah.
And then the going back and forth, I found that exhilarating. And you know what? You guys, everybody watching, what a great holiday gift. It's not too late to order this for Christmas. And I'm serious, you guys. I'm really, really
Yeah.
serious. You know, as long as you guys are stuck at home and, you know, maybe the Zoom calls are, you know, maybe you need to spark them up a little bit. Do this with your family, do it with your co-workers. You know, oh my God, Eric, here's another thing. For the workforce, I don't know if anybody watching or if any of you guys know what a ropes course is. It's a bonding game. It's a cohesiveness game. You train this team to depend on each other, trust, blah, blah, blah. Ropes course. I've been through a couple. But it's like what executive training, you know, those training classes. I think the Impossible Game would be an excellent tool for team building.
Wow.
At the corporate level, middle management, your drone team, your workforce, you know, it's a morale booster. You get to know your man.
Yeah,
I
you do
just
get to know
peed
people
myself.
through
I
it.
just had the most wonderful idea for this. Man, I'm breaking my arm, patting myself on the back. But I don't
I should hire you on for marketing. That's way better marketing than I've come up with for it.
Well, there you have it. You have my permission to clip that little bit out where I ran my mouth. So
All right.
go. But I'm really serious. You know, looking back on those two shows,
Yeah.
you know,
It just blew us all away.
Well,
All
those-
of us.
Those shows blew me away because I had never even considered other people playing with each other. Like I had never
Really?
even, yeah. I
And-
imagine it as like an oracular device and like you would play with it by yourself and it works so much better with people.
Wow.
I know it completes the body of the work.
Yeah.
Oh,
when it-
wow. I've got bloody goosebumps now because we've just gone. It's impossible to play it on your own, yet you made it to be played by itself.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that just interesting as boy? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I love it.
I do too. Oh, okay, so Eric, next Sunday, Michelle Embry has agreed to come on, and we are going to learn about
The
the disruptor. Give me the title. I'm old.
The disruption generator.
That's
The
it. The disruption generator.
The
Yeah.
disruption generator. That we're really, really looking forward to that. And I don't know how you intended it, but we're going to do it as a gang.
I mean, that works. It was intended to be an individual oracle, but I mean, people can do whatever they want with it. Honestly, there's no rules.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's just brilliant. That's the brilliance. There isn't any rules.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of having like really strict systems and stuff like that. So people can do what they want with what I make. I mean, it's up to them.
Yeah.
It makes it easier for me to make them because I don't have to think about it, but it also gives people more control, you know?
I think people should go out there and go crazy on it. I mean, it's not that expensive, really.
It really isn't. And it can be hours of entertainment. And
if you think you can pay up to £30 for a board game easily. Here.
And with rules where you have to keep going back to the rules.
It gets stuck in a cupboard and it ends there. But that on a bookshelf is always there.
Yeah. I think Impossible Game is what, $5.50, I think?
Yeah, something like that. I know it's next to nothing really.
Yeah, and maybe you might have to say at one point, last month of this price, we are raising our prices in 30 days. Get it while you can. That's really
the new generations of games for the new world. Not the new world order. Forget that.
Impossible Games. So, Eric, what's the difference between? Okay, this is like apples and oranges, but what's the difference between the Impossible Game and the disruption
generator?
Well, the disruption generator was like I was trying to reinvent the tarot, and I wanted to do it as a book. Like the Impossible Game it's a game. Disruption generator is essentially a deck of cards bound in a book.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Because
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, yeah. You're in for a treat on that one then.
Yeah, well, we went in blind on the other one, and it was the best way to do it.
Yeah, but Eric, you sent me something. I didn't click on it because maybe I don't want to know yet. But thank you for sending me that. Okay, so now I'm going to take a look because
it's this one.
Oh, the bottomless bag.
Okay.
Yes.
Isn't that like
it's a bit thicker than the other ones.
Okay, that's what you sent me. Huh.
Yeah, it's almost the exact same size. Actually, I have props, so it's about the same size.
How perfect is that?
Just way thicker.
Yeah.
Holy. Okay, the bottomless bag. Is that also where you flip the pages for reference, or is it a start to finish?
You roll dice. Yeah. Yeah, it's more kind of inspired by Dungeons and Dragons than it is by a board game.
Oh shit! Oh, okay.
We can take that anywhere. I like dragons.
You know, Eric, dear sir, with your permission, I would love to just keep featuring your shit.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
And we could after the disruption generator, maybe we could, in a couple of weeks after that, maybe explore the bottomless. Oh God!
Well, bottomless bag isn't even out yet. Like I haven't released it yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that
Oh
comes
my
out.
God, I got an advanced peek at it. Oh
Yep.
shit, I'm gonna
Yep.
go in and I am so gonna go click on it now because I love the element of the surprise thing. Could be, so we can come on fresh with the guest. No, man, I am going to go look at that.
Well, it's got 400 items in it, so it's big. It's really,
Well,
really big.
Wow.
Well, I'll take a peek at it then. And then, in a few weeks, after it's released, maybe we can just dig into it and
Yeah, that'd be cool.
give you a little exposure. My God, I don't know why you're not famous.
No, I don't.
I
I've got no idea.
I don't have a lot of connections. Like I kind of keep to myself. I'm not really good at marketing.
We do this. We keep to ourselves, but we try to put it out there for others. I mean, we're not anything big or anything. We're just the Grannies.
But you got at least a couple of hundred people just now discovering you.
Yeah.
And your work, and if it's got the Grannies seal of approval, it's a guaranteed hit. So we should have Granny ratings, Maggie.
We should. Yeah.
I give this 1 Granny. Okay, no, this is a 4 out of 5 Grannies. Yeah, so maybe we'll do like Yelp. We'll do this. Okay, this gets us 6 out of 5 Grannies. You guys.
Yeah.
What a delight. What a delight. So, Eric, that picture that you sent me, for the thumbnail, that's kind of a scary picture. Because,
only on the Grannies you get picture bits.
He has this joyous face, and
I know.
there's
He's got an absolutely fantastic smile.
Yeah, it's you try to be dark and brooding for an artist photo, right? And
I don't know. I just come out as all sorts.
the funny thing is that's just in the stairwell at my job, like my weekend job. I went into the stairwell and looked over the top of my camera and took a picture.
Dang, that talk about cinematographic art. But it's kind of disturbing, because you have these happy eyes, and that was. But I love it. I love it. Yeah, I wouldn't. It just. What an attention getter! When you sent that to me, I went, "Whoa!" Yeah, but it's cool. I left it up. Yeah, good. It's like a character. It's like a characterization.
A bit like us and our caricatures. Thanks to cult osmosis.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm gonna look over. I've been on StreamYard. I'm looking over in the chat. And to see if anybody might have any questions for Mr. Millar. God, you guys, this is just. I feel like we're.
Keats has put all the links in for you.
The disruption generator. Thank you, Keats. Thank you.
Well, yeah, and Bottomless Bag is on We the Hollowed right now every week. Like I'm releasing it 10 items at a time.
I've been over there to have a look. It's just when I can get time. I can't watch everything and do everything.
I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, there's so much internet and only so many minutes in the day. But
K-Ride. I've just seen it. K-Ride pop up. He's got to go.
Oh, thanks for dropping in, K-Ride Express, Nathan. Oh, okay. So just some. Okay, and my understanding is that Keats did your foreword.
Oh, for a Bottomless Bag?
Yeah,
he's working on it right now.
And did he not say that it's probably the longest foreword to any book ever written in the universe?
He said something like that.
a couple of 100 pages?
Oh,
is that true?
No. I hope not.
Okay.
I
so
really hope not.
I fell for that
It's going to double the price of the book if it is.
Yeah.
And Keith says, I was kidding. Okay. Okay. Eric, I want to invite Keats on. He's sort of, he's responsible for really turning everybody on to your work and stuff.
Oh, he is. He definitely is.
Yeah. So Keats, do you have a minute to come on with us just for the hell of it? I can't remember where I am hooked in with Keats. I think it's on Twitter.
Oh.
Twitter. Okay. Pragmagic. There he is. There they are. I'm minding my pronouns. Fuck, I hate that. I hate it. I know.
I get confused. I just get really
God,
confused.
honey. Thank you. I forget.
Yeah, I got nothing against people wanting to be called a certain thing. I just get so confused sometimes. Like, it's hard to keep track.
Yeah.
Yeah. But boy, and then I'm always apologetic and Keats is eating breakfast.
What's he having?
What are you having for? Yeah, we want to know. This panel would like to know what you're having for breakfast.
Whatever he's having is more important than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do a mukbang. Okay, you guys, I say mukbang. I have heard some of the experts in the field pronounce it mukbang, like it was from Thailand. I don't see mukbang, but I see the people do it. Those people who eat that huge amount of food on camera. But I say mukbang. But anyway, Keats, I'm going to say it the way I want. Neener. Keats, you could come on. Well, we still want to know what you're having for breakfast. See, I gave you time to type it out. Okay, so totally unprepared, just eggs and coffee.
Oh.
You don't have to come on camera.
Or he could eat on camera. I mean, it might be entertaining.
It might be entertaining. Oh, do you eat?
It's like ASMR, He's going to be
God,
chewing on his eggs.
I hate ASMR. So that gives me the creeps. Because I have that mental illness. There's a real name for it. I can't stand to hear people's eating sounds. I cannot stand.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Ever since I was
just can't. It makes me want to slap him really hard.
Oh yeah, I'll push back my chair and get up from the table. Don't let me hear you eat. Keep your lips closed. Chew 100 times. So that you don't make it my business. I don't want to know it. So Michelle, that's
funny little quirks we have.
Yeah, Michelle Embry summed it up. Yeah, Michelle, do you want to come on too? Michelle, we got about 20 minutes. Michelle is the perma Grinch. Yeah, and bah humbug, kind of like the glitter ones. Okay, so I'm gonna look over at StreamYard and see if Keats hasn't shown up. Oh, Michelle Embry. Okay, she's coming on.
You might as well have the three witches together who love your work.
I'm kind of basting in praise like a happy turkey. So.
Right.
Oh, honey, be careful what you. Okay, no. Okay, so I am looking at Michelle. Michelle, I'm sending it to the gang deal on the twat. The twata, as Maggie says. The twata. Yep.
Well, it's boob tube, twatter, and what's the other one?
There's fake book. Fake
Yeah,
book. Mod Whiz 125, 126. Mod Whiz. The numbers that we said was dead because one of our friends said he was dead and he really wasn't dead, so we had to do this whole show saying he wasn't dead. But he used to call it fake book.
Yeah.
Okay.
I call it pet face.
Okay. Jonacide knows Michelle just like the rest of us. She's gonna go throw her glitter up in the air and run to it. Okay, I'm looking in. Oh my God, here we go. Okay, so okay, we're gonna catch her glittering up.
Right there, right on the face. There we go. Mukbang. There it is. I say mukbang too, but mine's with glitter.
But at least glitter makes no sound.
Hello.
I'm sorry, Michelle. Welcome. Okay, say hi to Eric. Slather him up. I'll be back in
Hello.
5 seconds.
We obviously have had so much fun with your game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because I got it, and I was reading through it, and I was like, oh, this would be so fun to like do with a live chat and to see what everybody said.
Mhm.
You know, and it was interesting. The first time we started out, we had David Bowie was there. Like somebody mentioned, like, you know, that like that's like David Bowie, and I'm like, yeah. And then, you know, and there was this whole story that kind of built with it. And then the next one, it matched up, and we were building a story. But
Yeah.
but Maggie was really doing a lot of like readings out of it, like oracle reading, which I think is a lot of your. I don't know. You can do a lot with.
Yeah.
It's just, you can read anything. I'm getting goosebumps now. You can read absolutely anything if you put your mind to it. Like you have put that book together.
Mhm.
And you're fostering that sort of action. Yeah, you know, it's like this a stimulation of people's muscles they haven't used in a while, muscles that they forgot.
Yeah,
they had.
exactly. Your imagination is precious.
Yeah, the catalyst was amazing. Okay, I saw Keats in the green room.
Yay!
But he's not there anymore. Keats, are you coming on? Are you also sprinkling on glitter before your appearance?
I hope everybody starts doing that everywhere, all the time, before they go to work, before they go to school. I hope they sprinkle on some glitter.
He was backstage for a while, honey. You were back there for 2 minutes while I was blabbing, and I brought the lady on first.
Wow.
Yeah, so Keats, come back. I'm going to watch for you. There you are. Well, hot damn. Okay, Keats, hi. Good to see you. Add to stream. Hi, Keats.
First, you guys pressure me to come on, then you don't even let me on. I'm just kidding. Good morning, guys. How are you?
Hey,
Morning.
good.
I like the hot Keats.
We got to have hat representation here.
Oh, nice.
No kidding. So, Keats, man, thank you for turning everybody on to Eric. You know, okay, a couple of shows back, I called him this genius bastard. And, you know, but, you know, it just, you know, you got to explode like that when you see this kind of a creation.
Yeah, I said the same thing when I met Eric. You genius bastard.
I know, yeah, for 90 minutes a day in 2 weeks, you know, he cranked out. Yeah, you know what? That's got to be a Guinness Book chapter.
Do you play chess, Eric?
I don't. I am terrible at chess.
No, that's
I
interesting.
don't even like chess, but your book is absolutely.
Well, there's
I'm mind blown.
it's all pawns, and I just like I love that because like in chess, people usually say that like the pawns are dispensable, but that's not true. Like
No.
the pawns are really the ones that are going to take you out in chess as long as they work together. And I just think that like that's an interesting aspect of chess in itself. But like I love that in your book. I'm like, it's this little pawn, but when they all start getting together, like they can
the mightier.
Yeah.
They're not useless eaters, and they have feelings too.
Yeah.
And
sometimes they might think they're just this tiny dot in the universe or whatever, but really they're such an amazing force. They can't see it for themselves.
And there are so many of us that we don't realize that we make up the bulk of the universe.
Yes,
that's it right there.
This is a reminder.
Get past the pawn gauntlet in chess. I dare you all. Can't be done. Can't be done.
Pawns strengthen numbers.
True. Get no keys for chess.
I always looked at it as like the fool's card in tarot. It's you're the pawn in the beginning, you know.
Yeah, but you grow with each roll of the dice.
And the pawns are the ones that can change.
It doesn't matter if you're going backwards. No. At some point, you're going to come forward again. It's just never ending like life.
We're pawns and queens and kings many times a day.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay. In the chat, enjoy being. Thank you. Oh boy, what a pleasure. What a treat seeing your name in the chat. Enjoy being. Thank you. Your videos are haunting. Thank you for posting those. They're few and far between, but boy, what a treasure when you publish those things. Thank you. Enjoy being. If you would like, you're a mod, so if you would like to put a link so people can enjoy the experience of your travels with your camera. How can you not play the impossible game with Eric? Good question, SixDrops.
We kind of sort of said that in the beginning, didn't we, Robin?
We sort of kind of did before Eric showed up. Eric, would you consider maybe doing a couple of rolls for us? Or maybe you roll a die, Maggie rolls a die.
Oh, Eric has his own.
I came prepared.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. Just before we get started, I'm just looking back in the chat to see if I missed anything. So, enjoy being. Would you like us to roll for you? Since, gosh, it's so good to see you. You want to get your feet wet and be a participant in the impossible game, never ending story. You're already woven in with us. You're part of the granny tapestry. Our part of the village. Charles Williamson, thank you. I'm waiting for enjoy being.
Hey, Charles.
To ask.
I've not even looked at the chat. I'm really sorry.
I know. Okay, and enjoy being is declining. It's cool. Okay, so hey, SixDrops, how about you? Wait.
Just roll and see where it goes. It doesn't have to be specific, does it?
I'm calling it. I'm doing it by proxy. I'm saying that we are doing this for SixDrops.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, SixDrops. I'm telling you.
Shit. I got the same one you guys keep getting. 1-1.
Oh yeah, we do.
You guys always get this one.
We do.
Both videos, you got that again and again and again.
I've been getting it on my own too.
Yeah.
Let's see it. Okay, remind us. What's the illustration? And the story.
Yes.
Yeah, the silent lovers. The percussive
Yeah.
blast of sour words permeate the current silence. The air is tense and awkward.
There's been a lot of that just lately with everybody.
There has been.
I
It's been rough.
I think it's exactly what I was saying earlier. People have been so isolated, they're turning their back, and something like your book can bring people back together.
Well, I hope so.
It's like well, it is. It is.
Yeah.
They're back to back, but they're still together.
Yeah.
No kidding. And look, neither one of them have taken a step away. You know, even though they're turned away, they're still in contact, and they haven't yet made the move to really break the bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're connected. Everybody is, and this is where people need to turn around and see who their true friends are and who aren't, because in these times, you've got to have someone, if you turn it around, that's got your back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Huh. Wow.
You
Boy,
need to go look at yourself too. Like it's not always, like it takes like 800 of us to tango or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suggest anyone that has the game, like, make it part of their morning ritual and like meditate on it throughout the day, like journal about it at the end, see how it fit.
Yeah. For you folks who would like to do a solitary thing with it, gosh, I might send
That's
a
what
walk.
it was intended for, but we've taken it that one bit further.
Yeah.
And I can think it can just go on and go on and go on.
Yeah. Yeah. And
For generations.
Yeah.
the weird thing about talking about community and stuff like that, that's actually what Bottomless Bags started out as, is that I felt everybody was getting too isolated. So I tried to get I got 30 people to give me lists of items. So the book started as a community project.
I love that.
Yeah.
When we started talking about Keats's breakfast at the same time as Bottomless Bag, I couldn't help it. I saw the pictures from Bottomless Bag on Pop-Tarts, which I'm just throwing out there. I think that's a great idea, the Bottomless Bag Pop-Tarts.
I feel seen.
That's great.
Funny.
Oh God. Okay, Keats, do you want to roll?
Yeah, I'll take one from the man himself, of course.
From the man himself. Right. You guys, this is such a hoot. We're doing it with the man himself.
All right.
I love it when he gets excited.
I got 3, 6. Let's see.
Wait, Keats. You rolled for yourself?
No, I rolled.
No, Eric's rolling.
Oh, okay.
I got that.
Oh.
The bureau ajar. What wonders must this contain? What mysteries? Perhaps moth-bitten rags and soiled undergarments will be all you discover. You must peek within to truly know.
Looks like I need to take a shower. Then.
Yeah, you're all full of dirty underwear, Keats.
Yeah.
Full of dirty underwear.
Yeah, you kind of smell like ammonia when you walk into the
Robin.
How do you know that?
Anyone who has been a parent and dealt with
Children knows.
diapers and things, that kind of sticks.
Someone peeking and desperate to have a look, but is too scared to move forward in case they don't find what they're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny too, because on We the Hollowed, there's a new contributor I'm going to be posting today, and he kind of deals with that in his post.
Really?
Yeah. And it's more about going outside, meeting the city with, calls to, a Roman war goddess, and just seizing, a magical confluence and stuff. So I don't know, kind of makes sense with that. Just
Yeah,
open
but
it.
you've also got to go inside yourself to find out who you are to project that out to the rest.
Right.
You have to go
Yeah.
inside to come out.
I know
Oh,
a little
yeah.
about that.
Yeah, the biggest work, the biggest, most monumental work is inside first.
Yeah.
That's how you get to
Definitely.
Narnia too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, through the magical wardrobe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Line with the wardrobe. Yeah. Love it.
Well, it seems like the jar that is We the Hallowed is being busted open, especially with all of Eric's works and stuff. So that's been really joyous.
Nah.
Man, you guys, you saw this shit here first. Wow.
And we
Yeah.
love it. We love it.
Wow.
That's a good thing. I hope you just, in fact, I'll give you some advice, Keats. Get your foreword done.
Yeah, it's in the. I'm definitely whittling it down, not from the 223 pages I was joking about.
Yeah. Then go on to your next project.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
I've got many.
Too many. So concentrate on one. Close that door for a bit on the wardrobe and stick with the one thing. It keeps coming back to me over and over again when I get in contact with Keats. He's got to concentrate on one thing at a time. That's where he's fecking up.
I mean, that's a matter of opinion, Maggie.
No, I'm sorry, but it's coming to me over and over again. Just do one thing, please, Keith.
Oh, boy,
You got it. Just for you.
That's for me.
Yeah. I don't get messages like that over and over again for nothing. And every time I'm around, every time we've done this, it seems to be that you need to just concentrate on one, whether it's your relationship or work you've got to do, but something, it's got to start with one.
Yeah. I hear that.
Or inside, just the inside, sort it out inside. And then you know what steps to take. Boy, are we just liberal with the goddamn granny.
I'm just giving you a bit of wisdom from a woman who used to do 3 jobs, clean a house and look after 3 kids as well.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we will always be liberal in the dispensation of our advice, Keats. You know, this is why you come to the Granny show.
I'm not changing who I am.
That's
just the way
I know. I kind of defend the shotgun blast of doing as many things as you can.
Yeah. I know. But all it's doing is distracting your mind from what you really need to be doing.
Yeah. I mean, maybe.
So now,
I mean, that's kind of the problem. Is that's just how my mind works, you know.
Yeah. I think it's part of the reason me and Keith get along so well.
I attack myself on numerous occasions being a Gemini. I can go with that. But you got to, this is where the discipline, the self comes in, if you like.
All my personalities are hobbies, you know? What are you going to do? Like,
yeah.
And
I've got an amazing brain.
I think we need to stop talking to Keats about fucking discipline. You know?
I'm sorry, it's Mummy in me.
I know, it's almost like you guys don't think I don't get anything done. It's interesting.
Oh, no. That's the point. I don't think you don't get anything done. I think you're doing too many at once.
That's true. I concur.
But, however, not saying that
they are getting done.
Yeah, and the quality of your work has not suffered. Maggie is merely concerned with your expenditure of energy spinning your wheels, that part of it.
Totally.
She is not criticizing your work.
I was kidding. Yeah.
Not at
I
all.
totally get Maggie. Maggie's completely right.
Burnout is
yeah.
real. Burnout is very real.
Yeah.
Burnout is very, very real.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
It is. And you don't think about it when you're your age at all. Jesus, I used to work from 4:30 in the morning till 5 o'clock in the afternoon, go home, get changed, to work behind the bar till 11 o'clock. Luckily, back in the day, you could take your drinks and drink behind the bar. Leave there, go to a nightclub, and still get home the next morning. But
It's
look what
very
I'm
true. I
doing
mean,
now.
Eric knows this. We talk about it all the time. This, like, just seeking a routine, like a productive
Yeah.
routine. With everything so
A
scattered,
rhythm.
it's hard to find that. Yeah.
I know,
I know,
all of
I
our
know.
rhythms have been destroyed. You know,
Oh,
any
yeah.
comfortable rhythms and familiar patterns that we used to just enjoy day by day, it's gone. They're gone. And trying to find that sweet spot again, it has been a challenge for a whole damn
Yeah.
lot of people.
Especially being in and out of work and adjusting to new rhythms, and it seems like just insanely consistent. The only consistency is inconsistency with
No
my
kidding.
rhythm.
Yeah.
No kidding. The only thing dependable is change.
Right.
You know,
And it's never going to go back to the way it was, no matter what we think. Never.
It's true. And you know what? I'm happy for that.
Yeah, so am I, because we're going to go into a better place.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
if you
well,
can keep
it'll-
your mindset in that higher vibration, keep in joy, that's where you'll be going. But if you buy into pins and needles, if you like,
Right.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And a better place, I think that's relative. It'll be a different place. Better is your choice to how you're feeling. You know, you can feel like it's a better place if you want. You know, we're in charge of our feelings.
That's true.
And,
It's the only
and
station we have is agency. Yeah.
yeah, we've all got very creative imaginations. Use it. It's a time to use it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a muscle.
think-
Work it out.
What's
Yeah.
funny is, Maggie, I think like you're definitely onto something with, it's not the creativity that's the issue, it's the everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why I say don't focus on this or this. Stay in here.
Yeah, totally.
yeah. Oh, Spooky Dookie is in the chat. Spooks. Okay, Maggie, you were asking. Spooky got their granny pin today.
Oh wow, that took a while, really, to be fair.
That took a long time, to be fair. Yeah, because somebody else was over there took 12 hours.
Yeah, Davey's further away from me than Spooky is. I'm nearer to Spooky than I am to Davey.
That's weird. Yeah, well, the mail services.
Mind
is
you,
weird.
we're in the oh shit.
What was
We're
that?
in the run up to Christmas, aren't we? It's all right. My mind went blank.
Oh God, thank you. Yeah, mine did that once or twice.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I'm on my phone trying to use StreamYard, and I'm having a lot of issues.
And I have a 3-year-old in the background that I'm hearing. So.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I'm on earbuds, so he's not hearing anything other than me. He just thinks I'm talking to myself in the bathroom.
Always.
I mean, it's a pretty normal thing.
Yeah.
Can I just say, Eric's kid is getting so freaking big. It's insane. So tall in like 1 year.
Oh,
Yeah.
3.5, and yeah, he's gigantic now. He felt like just yesterday he was like that tall, and now he's gigantic.
Are you big? Are you how tall are you?
6 feet.
Well, that's pretty tall.
It's a tall
My-
drink of water.
My dad was about 7 feet tall before he started shrinking.
What?
What?
It's that Nordic blood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Except for my
dang. Yeah, well, they always say that when a child is 2 years old, they are exactly one half the height they will be as an adult.
What?
Is that true? When they're 2 years old, they are half the height they will be as an adult. I don't know. What about,
I definitely had a spurt.
yeah. Okay, so Meadowlark Lemon, was he like 5 feet tall when he was 2? So I'm not buying into that. You know, okay, nobody knows who that Meadowlark Lemon is except really old people.
That sounds like an arranged marriage, like old, like folklore or something.
Totally.
Like when you're planning who your kids are going to marry, you're like, well, that 2-year-old's, only a foot tall, so that's going to be weird.
Something my great Italian grandmother would have said,
Yeah, totally.
Oh God, that's so funny. Okay. So you guys, we've been on for an hour, so I think we should begin winding it up unless anybody has something further to talk. Okay, so I'm going to talk first. Okay. Anyway, so Michelle, this weekend we're going to do the next
we're going to do Disruption Generator
thing. Yeah, the next
that one. Yeah, I got one too.
Third show of the series. God, this is exciting as shit. God.
See, I even got the special one that I brought in here with me. The one that doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Oh,
it's so beautiful.
Great.
The big hardcover.
Yeah, Keats has one.
Nice.
But he's one of 6 people that bought him when I was selling them.
I also have one of the very, very rare decks that friend Alex Ballin made. Which Eric, I don't think is a fan because he meant it to be a bibliomantic thing, so he's not.
Yeah, I just got to say, okay,
thing.
fine, you can have it.
Yeah,
yeah. Like I gave mine away. Like I had one myself and I gave it away. So there was somebody that was going to be able to use it way better than I was. So I decided to let them have it.
Wow.
Boy, you're so gracious.
Very true.
Yeah, and your humility, dang. Boy, this genius brain on you. And then, you know what? I saw what you wrote, dear. I saw what you wrote about, in your reaction to perhaps some accolades. And then I remember feeling like this. I recognized that. What if I'm really, really paraphrasing. Maybe you can correct me, but what if they find out I'm a fake or something like that?
Imposter syndrome.
Yeah, I have imposter syndrome pretty bad. Like most of the time, I'm not. But I think most creative people do. I mean, I have trouble like looking at what I do and thinking it's good.
Objectively, I know because you're deep in your passion. And I don't think you even realize it's a passion. I think it's just what you set out to do and you do it. I don't, am I correct in thinking that you really don't pay it tribute as a passion? It's just something you do?
That's basically how I treat it. It's just a thing that I do. It's kind of part of my daily routine.
You're not going to get anything but humble from Eric. Yeah. I just want you to know.
Well, that's sweet.
I clicked onto that right away.
Even when I'm between projects, I still do 90 minutes of drawing a day. It's just on random doodles. Like it's just 90 minutes a day of whatever comes out of my head.
Isn't that just mind-blowing and delightful?
You know what? That brings me back to a thought I had of our chat or anybody just doing a little doodle, a simple doodle, and the witches of Eastwick on the Grannies will read them.
That's a
Oh,
cute.
really?
That's cool. That's a good
Really?
idea.
Really? I used to do it a long, long time ago.
Huh.
They're called
That's
autographs. Yeah, you draw
That's one of the
pictures.
undersung things about Eric's work too, is the writing he ascribes to it is
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah,
I agree.
Right.
And
Yeah.
she
Poetic.
said that happened. That was the quickest part of
Mhm.
the Impossible Game was the writing. Holy fuck!
Oh, bottomless bag. It's even more of an afterthought than the Impossible Game. Like the bottomless bag writing, I'm just like whatever just comes out of my head. It's just like I just put it there.
Yeah.
Boy, many of us operate on autopilot. We do things automatically. Your autopilot is like a Bentley, top of the line, directional. That you turn it loose and it just go, dang. My mind is blown. Okay, you guys, we're gonna wind this up. This has just been the best show.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you
Well,
for
thank you.
coming on the show. Michelle, you know we love you.
Yeah.
Keith, you know we love you really. I'm just being too mummified with you.
I love you, Maggie. Thank you. No, it's definitely something I need to hear to start my day.
Yeah, and don't we all need to hear some attaboys and good things and stuff? So, you guys, I'm going to close out. This is just thank you again. Thank you to everybody in the chat, our good friends. Thanks for showing up.
Bless you all. We haven't called you all out today, but we love you all anyway.
Yeah, because we've been caught up in the show. Okay, you guys, I'm going to take you out. Okay, goodbye, Keats, dear. I love you.
Take
Bye.
care.
Michelle Embry, see you Sunday, sweetheart.
Yeah. Good to talk to you.
So excited. Okay, glitter for
Eric,
all.
you take care.
Okay,
You too.
Lovely to
bye,
meet you.
Michelle. Okay, Eric Dearheart, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh.
This was great.
It has been such an honor, dear soul. Okay, see you. Bye.
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 Whoa, Maggie.
I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Wasn't this just the best fun ever?
Yeah.
Okay, so
What
I'm good.
he so underestimates himself.
And let him have it. Yeah, that's part of his charm.
Yeah.
And we're here on the ground floor of his. I hope he gets famous. Oh, he's still listening. Okay, so I'm going to end the broadcast. You guys, again, thank you for showing up and showing out with the Grannies. Join us Sunday, December 13th, with Michelle Embry. This is going to be the next episode of this continuing exploration of some mind-blowing good fun. You're locked down during this time. Come and have some fun with us, explore with us, and we'll see you next Sunday. Okay. See you.